Steve Hartman has the story of a lifelong love that almost got away.
For most of her adult life, 68-year-old Jeanne Gustavson has suffered from chronic regret.
Can't turn back the clock. I wish I could.
Would you do anything different?
Yes, I would have married him. I would have married him.
What Jeanne so regrets is breaking up with her college sweetheart,
So this was the spring of '72.
a guy she met in the German club at Loyola University in Chicago.
This is Steve and I in the back here.
Jeanne says he would have made the perfect husband
A lot of memories here.
if only he'd been white.
My mother was absolutely livid. I mean,
What did she say?
what didn't she say? How could I disgrace the family? It was not pretty.
Partly because of those pressures, Jeanne broke up with Steve Watts and never saw him again. Until a few months ago, when she tracked him down at this Chicago nursing home.
What I found was sort of a broken man.
Like Jeanne, Steve was divorced with no kids. But life for him had been much harder. He'd fallen on terrible times. He was homeless, had 2 strokes, and was almost unrecognizable the day Jeanne walked back into his life.
But he's still the wonderful, gorgeous man that I knew.
Did all those feelings come rushing back?
Yes, for both of us.
And so, with her mother no longer in the way, Jeanne made arrangements to move Steve from the nursing home to her home in Portland, Oregon.
Sleeping. I feel terribly lucky that I get a second chance. Steve?
Steve's health issues have left him bedridden, but his mind is sharp and his heart young. In fact, if you listen closely, you can still hear his devotion, unwavering after all these years.
Always love you.
Race drove its wedge, and love wormed its way back. And their story isn't over, I don't think.
Has he proposed?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Hypothetically, if he did propose, what would your answer be?
Hypothetically, yes.
Sounds like a follow-up.
Should I book a ticket?
Hypothetically, yes.